What's up, everybody? Welcome to ADD's Water Cooler. I'm Jon Scarlett, and with me is KevOnStage, Patrick Cloud, and we're here to do a quick breakdown and analysis of some of your favorite shows. This first episode is about the new season of HBO's hit show, True Detective. All right, now if you don't know about True Detective, it's kind of like a crime noir type show.
It's like Seven, what's in the box? What's in the box?
Think every movie where Morgan Freeman wasn't playing God,
right?
And he was like just some old world-weary cop trying to find serial killers. That's what this show is. Let's start off with you, Pat. What'd you like?
For the most part, I like how it's shot, you know, just how dark and gritty it is, and just like, it seemed like the DP of the show just had no like lights, so they just, so they were just like, man, put him at a table with half a shadow on his face, just make it super epic. Everybody looks like a criminal there.
What didn't you like, Pat?
I didn't like how hard they tried to confuse people like me. I kid you, like 58-minute episode, it took me 2.5 hours to watch. Every scene I was just rewinding, like, who is this person, what's going on? I was lost.
Yeah.
I was lost.
Yeah.
What about
I
you?
like characters I've seen in movies playing a different character.
Right.
So like seeing Vince Vaughn
Yeah.
not be comedic at all. Like, I mean, he's still funny, but it's more like very subtle humor. It's
dark
not
funny.
like, I don't get hungry. I'll never eat. I never eat. You know, so Rachel McAdams, you know, she's usually like bubbly and like The Notebook and stuff like that. And now she's like gun on the waist, bow, bow, you know, porn star, like breaking that up. And then like what I didn't like is Colin Farrell was like, nope, I'm playing the same Colin Farrell I always play. It's like, you're getting nothing.
With this one, you know, right off the bat, you knew kind of who these characters were. With season 1, they took a long time to develop these characters. Like
Yeah.
Matthew McConaughey, when you start off, you don't know what this dude's talking about.
You just know he did
Yeah.
a lot of drugs.
Woody Harrelson is just like in the car, like, I don't know what the hell he's talking about. You know what I mean? Let's move on to some character descriptions. I think the star of the show, we can all agree, is Colin Farrell and his character, Detective Ray. He's doing the most messed up stuff in
Yeah,
episode
he's kind of
1.
the bad
He's
guy.
doing the
You know what I
dirt
mean?
for
He's
sure.
doing the
He might
dirt.
not be pulling the strings, but
Yeah.
he's doing the dirt. Children to adults, everybody can get it with
Wow.
Detective Ray.
Yeah.
Like he was like, this 3rd grade kid, you gonna get it, fam. Like just like he was an adult, like he didn't care.
You knew about his wife getting raped, 9 months before they had their first child. Like,
Right.
who knows if it's his or not? You know what
Probably
I mean?
not
Like,
his.
it's
Probably
a
chubby.
Kid, yeah, it wasn't
Yeah,
him.
he's like the Tyrion of the show. Like, it's not his fault.
Where are your shoes? Where are your shoes? Did they poop in them?
Very like
They didn't
Batman.
steal
Where
them?
are they?
He's obviously an alcoholic. He's in there taking shots. Like,
He was drinking so much. Like, it almost made my chest hurt. He was like, boom, bam, boom, bam. And I was just looking at him like, yo, is this like real whiskey on set? How is he acting?
All right. So let's move on to the next character, Rachel McAdams.
Rachel
character.
McAdams' character, Anna, she went full Mean Girls. This is for Lindsay. Like, she's pissed at everybody. Pissed at the boyfriend in the very beginning. Like, this is how you knew how mad Rachel McAdams was. She was like, telling her sister, just go back on drugs.
I'd rather have you on crystal meth than getting in front of the webcam. This is the only question I have. What was she trying to make that guy do? Like when they came out the room and he's like, well, I didn't know you liked it that way. You don't meet a lot of girls who like it
She
like
wanted me to
that.
eat the booty like groceries.
Maybe.
He was like, no, I don't like Janae Aiko.
I feel like it was just sicker than that. Like, what was she really? Did she have a strap on? Like, what was she really trying to get him to do? You know what I mean? Let's move on to Terminator cop Taylor Kitsch.
Taylor Kitsch.
What you guys think about him? His
Man,
character?
I think he has a lot going on that's gonna come out later. He popped a pill that we weren't sure about.
Yeah.
He got like the most depressing looking blowjob
Man,
of
what was
life.
going on there?
I saw the memes happening as it
Yeah.
happened. This was the face he was making when your girl just cannot give head. It was just like she was inexperienced. He was like, yo, cut the headlights off. I'm done. I ain't gonna go back to
That's
my
what
ex.
he was thinking about for those 7 minutes.
He was just like, no!
And finally, we have Vince Vaughn's character, the mob boss, Frank.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call him Frank the Tank.
Frank the Tank.
It's supposed to be like this, this underworld mob boss,
Right.
But he doesn't really ever do anything that bad in this episode. We talked about how, Detective Ray, he's the one around slapping kids and beating up journalists, but the guy actually supposedly pulling the strings. He's not doing any dirty work, and I guess it's kind of what you're supposed to be
When
at
you're
when
that
you're the
high,
boss.
you got to keep your hands
When
clean.
you're the boss,
man.
you're
got
supposed to
people
keep
do
it
that.
clean. Let's go on to what's probably going to end up being my favorite segment of the show.
Woo!
I'm calling it tits per episode.
I was kind of disappointed on the titty turnout of this. I thought right off the gate it was gonna be opening scene, you know, like just like True Detective over the titties.
You thought we was gonna get to some Rachel McAdam titty first episode. That's not
We only got
you
some
don't
side
get that
boob.
first episode.
Side boob does not make the cut.
You're not gonna get Rachel McAdams titty first episode.
No.
That's gonna keep you invested.
But
Titty.
Rachel
You have me
McAdams
at
busting in the porn operation, you got what, a good 8 titty total?
Yeah.
Four naked girls, a good 8 titty total?
Yeah.
8 titties.
Let's give it an 8 titty. Let's give this episode 1 an 8 titty total, an 8 TPE for
Eight
Keep
episode
on
1.
running count.
I think we're gonna get 60 titties this season.
I'm gonna say 51.
I'm gonna say 35.
So it's time for our WTF moment where we say the craziest thing that happened on this episode of True Detective. Pat, you start us off.
Off top, Colin Farrell beats this kid's dad up in front of him. And it's as if that wasn't enough, he threatens to sodomize the dad in front of him later.
dead
In
corpse.
front of his mom's already dead body. And then on top of that, he says F you to the kid. After all that, he ends it with F you.
So every week I'm gonna give a bold prediction for what's gonna happen in next week's episode. I personally feel like since Vince Vaughn's character didn't really get any work done in this episode, I feel like in the next one we're gonna see him do some real foul stuff. Like he's supposed to be the villain of the
Yeah,
series,
yeah.
and we haven't really seen him do any villainous stuff. You know, I just feel like he needs to do some more dirt to really be like a true bad guy. All right, guys, as always, we like to hear from you. Give us your WTF moment for episode 1 of season 2 of True Detective. Also, let us know what your over-under is for the TPE, that's tits per episode. We already gave you ours. It's gonna be about 60 for the season. Let us know what you think in the comments below. Make sure you like and share this video with your friends. I'm Jon Scarlett, that's KevOnStage, that's Patrick Cloud. See you guys next time.